Welcome to STEM on a Budget. The aim of this session is to explore the resource videos created to encourage practitioners to consider ways to create motivating and engaging learning experiences with low or no cost resources. Provide support for planning hands-on learning experiences that develop skills in science, design, construction, engineering and problem solving, and also develop a deeper understanding of the importance of practical STEM experiences. This resource is also excellent for educators who feel less confident teaching STEM subjects. Providing educators with innovative lesson and activity ideas for STEM that leverage low budget and natural resources is paramount. This approach not only addresses budgetary limitations but also fosters a deeper connection to the local environment and promotes sustainability. Feedback from practitioners in each local authority who engaged with the Wood Foundation's baseline and midpoint surveys indicated that one of the biggest barriers when teaching STEM concepts was a lack of resources, or the lack of available funding to purchase resources. General consensus was that expensive equipment would be required in order to provide learners with high-quality hands-on STEM learning experiences. Budget restraints within local authority education departments created a pressing need to equip practitioners with effective strategies for delivering STEM lessons on a low or no budget. Traditional resource-intensive STEM experiences and equipment are often out of reach, forcing educators to innovate and find creative ways to foster scientific inquiry and technological literacy using readily available, inexpensive materials and resources. The STEM on a Budget resource is by no means a solution to this issue. However, we are aware of the need for guidance and support while ensuring the learner is at the heart of what we do. The barriers must be overcome to ensure that the experience of all learners in STEM is the best we can provide, regardless of budget. The RAISE team created a range of bite-sized simple STEM resource videos. The 14 videos show how you can use natural and low-cost materials to deliver engaging STEM activities aligned with the early, first and second level curriculum for excellence experiences and outcomes using easy-to-source everyday resources. These kinds of activities transform everyday objects and natural elements into powerful learning tools, making STEM accessible and engaging for all students regardless of their school's financial resources. The videos emphasise hands-on experiential learning. This pedagogical approach encourages learners to actively explore, experiment and discover instead of simply being told about concepts. Learners become active participants in their learning journey. The next slide shows an example of one of the videos created on art straws. Planning for budget-friendly STEM teaching is crucial to ensure that all learners, regardless of their school's budget, have access to engaging and impactful learning experiences in STEM. These experiences not only solidify their understanding of concepts, but also develop crucial skills like critical thinking, problem solving, creativity, and collaboration. High quality experiential learning, even with limited resources, can lead to profound and lasting educational impacts. When students are given the opportunity to manipulate materials, observe firsthand, and troubleshoot challenges, they develop a sense of agency and ownership over their learning. This active engagement ignites curiosity and fosters a love for inquiry. By designing lessons that encourage students to hypothesize, test their ideas, analyse results, and reflect on their processes, all using readily available and often free natural resources, educators can provide a rich, authentic, and impactful STEM education that prepares students for real world challenges, cultivates their scientific literacy, and inspires the next generation of innovators and problem solvers. Please now pause the video, scan the QR code, and explore more of the resource videos available. The National Planning Tools for Science and Technologies are key when planning excellent STEM learning experiences. The purpose of the Science Planning Tool is to support learning, teaching, and assessment of science in early learning and childcare settings and primary schools. This resource has been developed through the RAISE programme with the support from Education Scotland and Scottish Government. It has been developed by practitioners for practitioners to support planning for science around the experiences and outcomes from early to second level. These suggested learning experiences are exactly that. Suggested activities and approaches to the STEM curriculum and should be viewed as useful starting points and suggestions. They are in no way prescriptive. By clicking on the relevant icons, you will be directed to the STEM Google Drive, where the relevant resources for each level can be found. To download each level or the entire resource, you can click on the Download All option on the top right-hand corner of the page as shown. Schools and centres are encouraged to bundle experiences and outcomes together when planning, learning and teaching. These planning resources are aligned to individual E's and O's. This approach was taken to provide maximum flexibility to establishments to allow them to bundle E's and O's in a way most appropriate to them. This approach matches well with the settings and establishments planning learning to fit their own local context and the interests of their young people. Each plan contains links to other curricular areas and context to support interdisciplinary learning. In addition, how-to videos have been included to help practitioners engage with some of the suggested activities. In 2023, the Technologies Planning Tool was created. The purpose of the resource is to support the learning, teaching and assessment of technologies in primary schools. Again, as with the Science Planning Tool, these activities and approaches should be viewed as useful starting points and suggestions to support planning for technologies around the experiences and outcomes from early to second level, and they are by no way prescriptive. The resource is organised in two ways: by curricular organiser, digital literacy, food and textiles, technological developments in society and business, craft design, engineering and graphics, and computing science, or by level. We hope that by signposting and explaining these resources on the RAISE resource page, that we have provided you with the support foundations to inspire you to get planning innovative STEM learning experiences for your students.